Hello and welcome to this video where I'm going to show you how you can connect Google up to Hijacker, and this will enable you to gain email subscriber opt-ins via Google. Now you have the opportunity to create opt-in pop-ups. Now traditionally you would put in a name and you put in an email address and people would click sign up or whatever they want to opt in or not. Now with Hijacker we give two additional options, one of which is Facebook, the other is Google, and they basically click on these buttons and it enables them to opt in with their Facebook or Google accounts rather than typing in their email address and name in the traditional fashion. So it works really well. It's another option for the user. So I'm just going to show you how to set that up on Hijacker. There's a few steps that you need to go through, so watch and pay attention, and if you follow this how I do it, it should work fine. Okay, so you need to go to Hijacker, you go to the general settings and you choose the Google app settings. Okay, so you're going to be presented with this page. You're going to have a link there, two empty boxes that we need to fill in later. Here, do you have the Google app? If you don't, you click here. This is going to open us up with the Google developers page. You need to log in with a Google email account. Now what you need to do first of all is we need to create a project. So one of the ways that you can do this is by where it says select a project, brings up this, we can click on the plus, this opens up the page, and we're just going to call it something. Yep, so just click that, click create. Sometimes it can take a minute or two to refresh it, so we'll just flip through and hopefully the project that we just created will appear soon. And there we go, so it's appeared and we've now got it. If you look in the top section where it says Google APIs, we've got that selected. That needs to be selected. Otherwise it won't create it within the project. So we now need to go down to library. We have all these options, can be somewhat confusing. What you need to know is social APIs, Google Plus API. Click on it. At the top it says enable, click on enable. We then need to go to create credentials. Here on the right hand side we click on that button. So in here we need to just choose the Google API section. The next question, the answer is the web browser. What will you be accessing is the user data, and what credentials do we need? We click on that. We now have to input information into these two boxes. And the first one, we just need the link to our website. So if you just go back and go in this box and just copy the website, HTTP, and what the domain is, not the rest of this link, not the rest of it, just the domain. We then go back and we paste that into the first box. Once we click out, it's pasted there. You can see that that has selected it. Gives me an option to put in a secondary one. We don't need to do that. Now authorize redirect URLs. We then go in here and we need to select the entire link here. So all of that needs to be selected. We then go in this secondary box under authorize redirect URLs, paste that in there, we click out, and again it's put it all in there. Okay, We click on create. We give this a name in here. Click continue, and that has set it all up. We then click done, and this is the application that we've created. If we then click on this small pencil icon here, we're going to get the details that we need. Okay, so here we need to select this top one, client ID, copy it, go back to the Hijacker settings, and we then paste that in there. We go back to the Google page, the client secret. We click on that, and then we paste that in there as well. Very, very simple. And then we just click save. It's now saved it. Brilliant. It's gone back to the first one, but we can go back to Google App settings and we can see that the information is there. Okay, which is really, really cool. So let's go back to one of the campaigns that we created, and we showed this for the Facebook one. It was this one here. Let's make sure I've got the sound off. Right, okay, so we've got that pop up there. I'm just going to log into a different account because I signed up. I got onto the list that way on the Facebook example. So let's just see if that works. So we go back to this page here. We're then going to click on the Google Plus button on pop-up. Choose this one. And it subscribed me to the email list. Let's just go back to the list and see whether that has included it. And there we go, subscribed right now. So we see that it works, and you can get these email subscribers with the Google application. So there's a few things you need to make sure, but if you just re-watch the video to make sure you're clicking on the right buttons, you're copying the right information across, you can gain those Google opt-ins very, very easily.